Hello everyone, welcome to Aptly Plus Academy for Civil Services. I welcome you all to a new learning series via News in Focus. And today's topic of discussion is RBI Green Deposit Framework, something directly important for your prelims examination. You need to understand what exactly is a green deposit, where it is allowed, which are the sector which is exempted. There can be a direct question from the RBI Green Deposit Framework. So without any further ado, let's get started. So, starting with the background, recently the Reserve Bank of India, that is RBI, has come up with a regulatory framework when it comes to the acceptance of deposit, that is, a green deposits from the customer. How and the things will proceed, RBI has categorically come up with a complete guideline and details. Now, under the new framework, the bank can accept the green deposit and will have to disclose more information on how they need to invest these deposits. Now, the framework is aimed at developing the green finance ecosystem in India. So, there can be a direct question in the mains examination asking you about the details of the ways and measure in the recent time that the government and RBI has taken to promote the green ecosystem and sustainability of the environment. Now, what is green deposit? This is what we are discussing. So, green deposit by definition is an interest bearing instrument received by banks for a fixed period. So, the time like fixed deposit is fixed in this instrument also. And the proceeds are marked with the green financing, such as funding for the renewable energy projects. In a while, I'll tell you which are the sectors that has been allowed and the sector that is exempted on the part basically that are not allowed on the investment of the green. Now, the green deposits not only have a very different from the regular deposit that the bank accept from the customer. So you can relate both of them, the regular deposit which is there and even for the green deposit, these two are more or less similar, but the difference is on the part of the investment that can be categorically made in the green deposit that is specifically for the green projects. As per the RBI framework, the bank will offer the deposit as a cumulative and non-cumulative deposit. So what is cumulative deposit? See, deposit which basically give you the part where you are earning at the end of the maturity, and non-cumulative is something which you are getting at every month the interest. So there's a different, if you are aware of the fixed deposit, most of you can relate with the cumulative and non-cumulative deposits. Now, the green deposit shall be denominated in rupees only. Very, very important point. Then you need to take a caution. This can be a direct question in the prelims examination. Now, who can accept the deposit? This is another important point that you must know. So, the framework applies to the scheduled commercial bank, that is SCBs, and all finance bank except the regional rural bank and local bank. So, the point of caution for examination, that is the regional rural banks are not allowed, even the local area bank will not be allowed, right? And the non-banking financial companies, including the finance companies, are allowed. Now, both corporate and individual customer can invest in the green deposits. Some banks that has already accepted the green deposit framework is intended to formalize this instrument and give you example like in the recent time, a 2 crore amount deposit was there for the Federal Bank as a green deposit for scheme of 222 days, 2222 days, which offer an interest rate of 6.6, which is fairly a good percentage. Although if you see the fixed deposit, the range varies between 7.3 to 8.5 depending upon the category which you are registering. If you are a senior citizen, the number is definitely between 8, right? So DBS, that is a Development Bank of Singapore, they're operating in India as a DBS India. Meanwhile, they have announced that the green deposit programs for the corporate client last year. Now, the sector that is allowed, from here a direct question can also be framed. This will help you to eliminate the answer which is there in the UPSC prelims examination if this question is asked. So the sector that is allowed is renewable energy, energy efficiency, clean transportations, climate change adaptations, sustainable water and waste management, and green building. So from the name, it is evident that these sectors will mostly be allowed. So please take a note of this. Now, the sector that is excluded from the category of green finance, the first is project involving new or extraction, जहाँ पे extraction activities होंगे, this will be completely prohibited. Now, productions and distribution of fossil fuel is not allowed. The investment on the green finance does not include this. Nuclear power generation, this might be a confusion for aspirant, but this is categorically not allowed. Direct waste incursions, landfill project, hydropower plant larger than 25 megawatt is not allowed. So these are some of the part that has been excluded as a category in the green finance. Hope the content that I've delivered is useful for your examination. If you like this video, do not forget to subscribe Apti Plus Academy for Civil Services on YouTube. Do give us a thumbs up. We'll meet in the next video with some more informative information. For time being, I'm signing off. Thank you so much for watching this video.